So here is a short tutorial on how to solve linear inequations or linear inequalities with fractions, variables on both sides, and if you need to expand. Actually, guys, you have all the skills here. You just have to apply the basic skills that you have learned, and you'll see it's not as hard as you thought it was, okay? So let's go with our first example, okay? How to solve linear equalities. Now, it's called an equation, linear equation, because it's an equal sign, okay? But this method can be used even if it's an inequality, okay? Same. Now, please, when you submit assignments, look at the answers and solutions. When you submit your work and I mark it, look at the answers and the corrections, okay? Because some of you keep on making the same mistake of not following instructions or not showing detailed solutions, okay? I want detailed step by step, no shortcuts, okay? So the first thing you want to do when you are dealing with fractions is to get rid of the denominator. And as we said, okay, we are using reciprocal. So what is the reciprocal operation of division? It is multiplication. So we need to multiply. Please do not use these signs anymore, okay? We need to multiply both sides by the denominator because we want to get rid of it by 2, okay? Now, this one is a whole number. So this actually is 2 over 1. Okay, if you remember your basic fraction skills from year 7, okay? So that means there's a 2 on top and a 2 below. I can immediately cancel that, okay? So that is how the 2 gets to the other side. Do not shortcut. I need to see the process, which is more important than the answer. Okay, so you're left with 2x minus 4 equals 9 times 2, 18. Okay? Next, get rid of, okay, what you can add or subtract. Do not divide by 2. Get rid of adding or subtracting first. So we can get rid of negative 4, and the reciprocal of negative is positive. So positive 4, positive 4. Okay? So this cancels out. You are left with 2x equals 22. Okay, now you are left with the coefficient. Again, if there is no sign, it is multiplication. And what is the reciprocal of multiplication? It is division, okay? Divided by 2, divided by 2. X is equal to 11. Of course, if it's a straightforward linear equation, you do have to check by substitution. Get the original, okay? Don't be lazy. Copy the original. So that's 2x minus 4 over 2 equals 9. Now, what is x? X is equal to 11. So we substitute x by 11 minus 4 divided by 2 equals 9. 22 minus 4 divided by 2 equals 9. And what is 22 minus 4? It's 18 divided by 2 equals 9. And finish it. 9 is equal to 9. So if the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side, then that means your answer is correct. Always CBS, check by substitution, okay? So our next example will be, okay, what do you do when there's variables on both sides? A lot of you in the last assessment said, I don't know what to do. It's the same process. Put all of the variables on one side of the equation and all the constants on the other side. It's the same thing. You want x on one side of the equation. Okay? So again, let's move this to this side. Not with an arrow, but by transposing. And you show me that you know that to move 2x, I need to do the reciprocal. Since it's positive 2x, then I need to subtract 2x. And if I do it on this side, I need to do the same thing on the other side. I need to see this. This is what I'm marking in your assessments, okay? And some of you just keep on doing the shortcut. Come on, let's make new habits, okay? So this becomes x plus 5 equals, then this cancels out, negative 10. Okay, now how do we get the positive 5 to this side? Not by shortcuts, not by arrows, but by transposing. Positive 5, the opposite is negative 5. That's how you get the negative 5 on the other side, okay? So that cancels out. You're left with x is equal to negative 15. Of course, again, check by substitution. Use the original equation. So 3x plus 5 equals 2x minus 10. And what is x? X is negative 15. So we substitute all the x's with negative 15. Negative 15 minus 10. So this becomes negative 45 plus 5 is equal to negative 30 minus 10. Negative 45 plus 5 is negative 40 is equal to negative 40. So if the left is equal to the right, then that means your answer is correct. Okay? And the last one, expanding. Okay? You know how to expand. So all you need to do, okay, is to expand this. But first, since it's a fraction, okay, get rid of the fraction first. So let's do that. Since it's division, okay, the reciprocal is multiplication. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 4. Okay, remember this is 4 over 1. Okay, so I can cancel this because there's a 4 in the numerator and 4 in the denominator. Okay, so you are left with 2 bracket x plus 9 is less than or equal 4 bracket 2x plus 4. And what do you do next? You expand. You know how to expand, okay? So this is 2x plus 18 is less than equal to 8x plus 16, okay? What's next? Put all the like terms together on one side of the equation and the constants on the other side, okay? So it's up to you. Do you want to move 2 over here? Do you want to move 8x over there? It's going to be the same answer, okay? So I think, just for example purposes, I am going to move 8x to this side. So it's a positive 8x, so it's negative 8x, negative 8x. This will give you negative 6x plus 18 is less than or equal 16, okay? Then let's get rid of the positive 18 with the reciprocal negative 18, negative 18. So what's left? Okay, let me just make this smaller so that it will fit. Okay. So what's left? Negative 6x is less than equal negative 2. Now, how do I get rid of the negative 6? That's the coefficient of x. So this is multiplication. So the reciprocal is division. So I divide it by negative 6, negative 6. Now, remember the rule for linear equations. If you divide, okay, by a negative, what happens to the sign? It changes direction, okay? So cancel this. This becomes x is greater than or equal to 2 over 6. And let's simplify that. Okay, 2, 6. Okay, so that is the simplified fraction. X is greater than equal to 1/3. Okay, so again, notice this is less, okay, less, but when we divided by a negative number, it became greater than. That's another rule that you have to remember, okay? So Just to give you a little bit more, remember you have to graph this, okay? So x is greater than 1/3. So if this is 1/3, greater than or equal means a colored dot, and greater than means we go to the right. Okay, so this is how we graph your answer. Okay, this is how we graph this inequality. Okay, so hopefully this short tutorial helps you. Practice, practice, practice. That's the best way to improve in your maths. Okay, and keep on asking questions if you still don't understand things. Okay, okie dokie. So here you go. Bye bye.